In some important news coming in, India has responded firmly to Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's recent admission that his government had no hard proof when it accused India of involvement in the killing of pro-Khalistani leader Hardeep Singh Nijjar on Canadian soil. India's Ministry of External Affairs said that Trudeau's testimony before a public inquiry only confirmed what New Delhi has been saying from the start, that Canada has provided no evidence to support the serious allegations that it has chosen to level against India and its diplomats. The ministry further added that the responsibility for the damage that this cavalier behavior has caused to India and Canada relations lies with Prime Minister Justin Trudeau alone. It rejected what it called false allegations against its diplomats.
Since September of 2023, the Canadian government has not shared any shred of information with us. Yesterday, again, after the public inquiry, hearing, we had again issued a statement saying that Canada has leveled serious allegations, but has so far not given any evidence to back it up.
This comes as the U.S. State Department has confirmed that CC1, the Indian government official allegedly involved in a plot to kill another pro-Khalistani leader, is no longer in government service. The United States also expressed satisfaction with the cooperation provided by the Indian Inquiry Committee. An Indian committee set up to examine the U.S. case visited Washington for talks on Tuesday.
So the meeting that occurred yesterday, we being the U.S. government broadly, updated members of the Committee of Inquiry about the investigation that the United States has been conducting. We've received an update from them on the investigation that they have been conducting. It was a productive meeting, and I will leave it at that.
Did they also inform you about some of the actions they might have taken?
They did inform us that the individual who was named in the Justice Department indictment is no longer an employee of the Indian government.
The visit came just as the row between India and Canada was escalating publicly. Meanwhile, Canadian Prime Minister admitted that his government had not provided India with hard evidence, but just intelligence regarding the killing of Nijjar on Canadian soil. Trudeau appeared before the inquiry that is looking at the ability of institutions to detect and fend off the attempts of hostile states to meddle in Canadian affairs. Trudeau also told the inquiry that Canada asked the government of China to remove Zhao Wei, a Chinese diplomat accused of targeting Conservative MP Michelle Chong, before deciding to declare Zhao a persona non grata and kicking him out of the country. Zhao reportedly played a role in attempts to gather information on Chong's family in Hong Kong in 2021, following the MP's condemnation of Beijing's conduct. Trudeau said there was an exchange of messages with Chinese officials before Zhao was ejected. Trudeau's latest testimony comes days after Canada ordered 6 Indian diplomats as persons of interest in Nijjar case. And in a retaliatory move, India decided to expel 6 Canadian diplomats and recalled its top diplomats from Canada. Joining me on this broadcast is our Assistant Editor for Foreign Affairs, Siddhant Sibul from New Delhi. Siddhant, what are you making of this very public diplomatic fallout?
This very public spat between India and Canada has led to a total collapse of the relationship. By this weekend, 6 Indian diplomats will be back in India, including the High Commissioner Sanjay Verma, and 6 Canadian diplomats, including the top diplomat, that is the CDA, who was summoned earlier this week, will be back in Canada. Now, essentially, we know that the relationship has fallen after the Canadian government said that there are Indian links, alleged Indian links to Nijjar killing, who is a listed terrorist here in India. India has sought evidence. No public evidence has been given. And of course, we know amidst the India-Canada public spat, the countries of Five Eyes, that is US, UK, New Zealand and Australia, have also made comments. It looks like that there could be further actions on the anvil when it comes to India-Canada relationship. The last time we saw the deterioration in the relationship, India had suspended its visa services in Canada.
All right, Siddhant, thank you so much for all those updates from New Delhi. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.